Hey team, it's Lisa. I'm just going to do a relatively quick video on conference recap because there was just so much information that we were shared. Probably the biggest takeaway was be positive and be fun. That's how you attract people, and that's how people are attracted to you. If you're, not enjoying what you're doing, then you aren't going to draw the right people in. You want to expand your network, and that means reach out to those that need the products. We're not just selling, we're actually trying to help people in their health needs. Excuse me. And also people that need this as a business opportunity. I know a lot of people that could use an extra $2, $3, $5, $600 a month and get their products for free. That's pretty significant. So we're not just selling, we're actually looking to help people. Don't prejudge them. Let them tell you yes or no, and be consistent. So whatever you say once, say it again and again until you believe it and other people believe it with you. All right, get out of your comfort zone. I think I said that. Don't hide behind Facebook. It's really an easy time waster. I know I've really have to secure up some of my stuff that I get kind of carried away on with Facebook. I tend to page down through that things aren't my income producing activities, IPAs. You'll hear that a lot when people talk, and you want to do those first. Those are your money makers. If that's your contacts, your follow-ups, your posts, whatever, you get those lined up for the day. That's what you want to do first before you get off and just start reading Facebook and start scrolling, because it's a big time waster. So don't get caught up in the drama. There's a lot of stuff going on Facebook, political, animal abuse, all that kind of stuff, and I get kind of caught up myself in it. Just don't post it on your personal page. You want to be positive. Yes, your life isn't always roses and sunshine, but you don't want to be talking about how miserable your life is and blah blah blah, and then you're posting Plexus and how it's great and wonderful and you can't live without it, those kinds of things. So just be consistent in your posts. Just one thing they did say was to have a group page for yourself, for your Plexus business, that you post in a lot. On your personal page, if you're posting, you want to make sure that you're like 1 in 4 of your posts may do something with Plexus, and you don't always want to be an advertisement. You want to be genuine about Plexus. So right now, a lot of talk about the new block and the new Edge. I'm loving the Edge. And sometimes it's just still feeling my edge after whatever. It's 10 o'clock at night and I'm not really ready to go to sleep, but I know I need to. People are waking up from having Edge, taking the Edge, and the next morning they've only slept maybe 4 or 5 hours and they're still feeling refreshed. So those kinds of little blurbs that you want to toss out there so people go, what about that Edge? Tell me a little bit more, because you want to tease them. It's like fishing. If you're constantly throwing out all the information, they're going to swim by your lure there. So if you cast it out and you bring it back, and you cast it out a little bit later and you bring it back, and you mix things up a little bit, then you're going to get the interest. I know I've been not good etiquette on my personal Facebook page because I was posting both in my pink and my personal page, Plexus, Plexus, Plexus. And that tends to push people away. So a really good way to interject people or get people to get back and forth with you is to add a question. If you have kids, post something out there about what to do with, like something summer fun for kids, or something with your husband, or to take him for dinner, or something like that. And it's not that you're looking really for their insight. You just want to make sure that people are looking at your page. Excuse me. I know that I've put out a couple of things that I didn't really think anybody would say anything about, and I've gotten a lot of interest on it. So it's just those kinds of things that aren't really Plexus related, but you want to make sure that these people are paying attention to your page. All right. Like I said, resist the urge to rant. And like if you're having a problem with a friend, I'm looking at my notes. If you're having a problem with a friend, parents, whatever, you just don't want to put that out there on Facebook. Nobody needs to know your business. And I think as we get a little older and we see things on Facebook and we wonder, why do people post that stuff? So just keep it light, keep it fun, and make people really want to engage with you. Let's see. I said all that. Show your personality. If you're one that posts, inspirational messages, great, do that. And then interject an inspirational Plexus post. There's a lot of them out there, so you can do that. Let's see, the best times they said were 8 a.m., noon, and 8 p.m. That's when people tend to read different posts and stuff like that on your page. So also, believe in yourself. You're your number one seller. You have to be a product of the product and believe in what you're selling is just as great as it is. I mean, if you don't believe that, then maybe you haven't taken enough products or you haven't taken them the right ways. And either go to your upline or come to me and we'll figure out how to make it work better for you, because, that's key. You can't you're not selling Plexus, you're selling yourself and what these products have done for you. Also, when you say you're going to set yourself to do something, do it and tell people you're going to do it. This leadership retreat, I missed it last year and I kicked myself because, wow, it was gigantic, cool stuff that they did. I mean, I didn't even know Washington, D.C. had a Navy Pier and a big Ferris wheel. I mean, that's all about me. I love rides and stuff like that. And the Navy Pier, how cool is that? These leaders retreats are always at a Gaylord resort, which are very, very, very nice. And Plexus pays for all that. You just pay your airfare to get there. I mean, they pay for everything. How cool is that? Plus, you're in the top tier of ambassadors. You don't have to be a gold or a senior ruby or an emerald to earn it. Anybody can earn it. A brand new ambassador can earn this. And that's what everybody should be trying to do. I know I'm trying to do it, and I've been in it a couple of years now, and I've gone back to people that had told me no, and those are the kinds of things that you want to rekindle again. We have 2 brand new products that you can go back to these people with, and you should be. All right. Also, when you go back to them, when you ask questions, actually listen to what they're saying. Don't try to hurry and figure out what the answer's gonna be. Sometimes I get into that and I'm thinking, why am I so trying to already answer their question when they're not even done talking to me? Listen to what they say. It makes them feel connected to you. It makes them feel that you care about them, and you want to listen to help them. That's why you have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you speak. Conference was awesome. I really wish you guys would have been able to come. Last year we had, I believe they said around 8,000 to 9,000. This year it was over 11, so closer to 12,000. And it's such it's like kinetic energy. It's just, you feel it when you start to get close to the building. I mean, this energy of these people coming together and sharing, and the testimonies that they're talking to you about, and you're actually meeting these people that have gone through all these different things, these posts of people that you post on your page. I mean, it's just incredible, and it's an investment in yourself to go. I honestly believe the saying that leaders are born at meetings is true. So if you can go to an opportunity meeting that maybe some diamond is coming to speak at, by all means, get your butt there. That is like key, because you connect with the other ambassadors so that you can actually talk with them. And I know some of you went to Super Saturday and you came away feeling an electric, like, wow, I found a new feel for my business. Sometimes you just need a kick because you're doing and going along, thinking that you're just kind of like throwing water against the wall and it's not doing anything. You gotta just find that little that's gonna push you on to the next, because we can get frustrated in our business. It's easy to do because we don't go into a job every single day and do this. This is something that you have to set yourself for in front of your computer or on the phone, however you do your contacts, and set the time up, because you've got to make the time to do your business, because it's a part-time business but not a sometime business. So definitely something you want to think about. Just tell you a little bit about when we got down to Las Vegas. Then we got in on Sunday, and it was kind of a play day. We came in early just so that we weren't rushing on Monday to get to registration and then find the meeting room and everything. So Gary and I played a little bit on Sunday. Monday we got to spend by the pool, which was pretty cool. And if my light goes out, I'm trying to read my notes here. Let's see. Monday we had an opening session, and we had the Dragon the Line, which was a, whoa, that's this. Sorry. That's a Aerosmith impersonation band, and they did Dream On, which was like the name of the conference, so that was really cool, and everybody stood and sang and blah, blah, blah. That night we went, there were 4 diamonds that took their top 3 recruiting ambassadors in a time frame from January to May, I believe, May 15th, and took us to Bellagio's, which is a really fancy schmancy, dressy, uppity restaurant, and it was called Olives. And wow, we were right next, out on the balcony where they have the water dance. You know, they turn the music on and the water dances, and it was really, really fun. And they spared no expense. I mean, it was everything on the menu came out, and we all ate. You know, it was just truly, truly a magnificent night. Then Tuesdays was winner's dinner, and that was where you guys earned points from January to, I think it was May 15th. And not everybody got in. It was a lottery, so your name was either called to go to the dinner or you got a $200 voucher. I missed it by a few points, which was a bummer, but those people that did got $200. I earned conference registration. It cost me $80 to sign up. I got $100 back. Pretty good deal. Let's see. The dessert reception was also Tuesday night, and it was for everybody. They had a 15 to 16 piece jazz band that played fun music, and everybody was dancing. All the diamonds were there so you could get your picture taken with them, and it was really, really cool. Let's see, we had 2 trainings on Tuesday. We had an open session, which they introduced the 2 new products, and in the afternoon they trained us on them, which was really cool, and talked to us about the back office shareables and stuff like that. If you haven't figured that out, I can't do it on this computer, on this video that I'm doing. It's really easy. Go into your back office, go under Tools. Under that says Shareables, and everything comes up, and you can share it on Facebook, you can share it in a message, you can share videos, the digital brochures, there's all kinds of stuff like that. And when you send it, it has your link on it, so that it clicks, when they click on it, it's going to take them to your website to order. Fabulous. I mean, this is like home office is just so in tune to us and our needs. The diamonds that we have, the jewels, have really helped with this accumulation and advancement in all of our trainings and everything. Very, very cool. So, but the last night, Dragon the Line was back because they kind of closed out the night. They opened up with, I don't know, Toys in the Attic, and then they did Dude Looks Like a Lady, and they ended with Dream On. And I have to tell you, the guy that played Steven Tyler did a really fantastic job because he couldn't remember the words and he sang off key. So to me, that was like key. I thought it was pretty funny. And then Little Big Town came out. I've posted some videos, and fabulous isn't even the word. It was like, wow. I know my husband wasn't really like, oh, Little Big Town, until he was there, and he was like, wow, they are really, really good. So if you're not a fan, you could be a fan, download some of their music. I think they're awesome. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the new products. Edge is their big tag is 1 in 3 people are looking for more energy. It's got, the 3 ingredients are a coffee robusto, which is a natural caffeine. It increases learning by 10%, which we can all use that. Theocrine is made from tea leaves, so it's also natural. And then the L, I don't know how you say that, contains amino acids, which neutralizes the jitters and that caffeine can cause. So it all works together. So the what you want to do is take it in the morning, take it with a protein and a carbohydrate, and what that does is it regulates everything so that you don't get the jitters. If you take it on an empty stomach, you're going to be sorry. It's not fun. So the boost is for hunger suppression and also increases your energy, and then the accelerator burns fat. But I think what we're going to find with the Edge is that it's going to do both of those. So you may want to adjust if you're taking the other 2 in starting the edge, to just do the edge for a little while and see how it works for you, and if you still need a boost or if you still need accelerator, then take it later on. You don't want to be jittery or have any problems that way, so that's kind of how that works. I'll be finishing up my accelerator, and then I'll be strictly on boost, but I'm using, or on edge, excuse me, loving it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much work I've gotten done when I'm home. At the shop, I don't get that much done because I don't have that much to do, but I mean, the other day I think I made 150 cake pops, so got me to get that much work done. The new block is really fun because you can take it right before you eat instead of having to wait for 30 minutes. That's huge. They've taken out, they decreased the white bean, so it compressed the pill a bit, and it's faster eating. So I found that it helps me not to overeat. When we have like ice cream at night, I can have like a quarter cup, where before I was probably having a half a cup and I didn't need that much. I mean, I'm not measuring or anything, but my scoops are smaller and I'm sustained quicker. I also find that the edge sustains my food that I've ingested in the morning, so my breakfast stays with me longer. I'm not as hungry quite as quick as I used to be when I was just doing my slim and my accelerator in the morning. I'd find that I would be like, I'm hungry, I'm voraciously hungry around 12:30. Not that way anymore. Consistency Club, really cool. What it's doing is it's helping you to build your business. So there's two levels, there's 300 and 500. And the 300 is you have 300 in PV, you have 3 existing customers, and you add 1 new customer. And that's going to get you this really cool leather bifold. I just posted it in the group page today, what it's going to do. When you do 8 of the 10 months, that's what you're going to get recognized for. And I believe you get recognized at leadership and at conference. So you're going to want to plan to attend next year. And then we don't know where it is. I'm hoping it's going to be this side instead of the other side for many different reasons. So the 500 cc club, Consistency Club, would be 500 PV, 5 existing customers, and adding 3 new customers each month. So what that's going to do is it's going to set you up to be silver each month. So you're constantly building your business, your paycheck, your consistency, and that's what we should all be doing. But when you do that 8 of 10 months, you get this leather braided rustic cuff. That's like a big deal with a lot of these jewels and people in kind of like the Midwest and South. It's a big deal, the rustic cuff. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. They've got some really cool bracelets. Not really for a guy, but I'm sure they'll do something for male because they do things like that. So that's about that on that. I'll get to my next thing here. Let's see. Oh, back office ID updates. They're getting ready to do next day or 2-day shipment availability. So like when your customers order, they'll be able to get it in either a day or 2 days, and they can, I think they have to pay for that, but it's going to be an option soon, which that's pretty cool. Our shipping has definitely increased in the back office. I don't know if you've had anybody ship or have any issues with shipping. I know that my people are getting them really, really quick. I think I get my orders in like 3 days. That's big. I mean, I've never had trouble, but when people are ordering a new welcome kit and it's coming within 3 days after they sign up, I think that's a big deal. All right. When you call into customer service, they have 2 numbers. One is for customers when you press 1, and when you press 2, it's for ambassadors. It's because they're putting our customer needs first, is which they should be, because we want our customers to be happy with everything that's going on. If they can't reach us, that they can get answers that they need from customer service. So let's see. Let me think for a second. Okay, Success on Demand is going to be a new program they're going to start for all of us. And it's going to be connected to Plexus itself. So it's going to be something for us. I don't know how we're going to get notified. I can't remember what they said. But it's in July, it's going to be for finance. So what they're going to do is they're going to have a list of like books that you can read on finance that'll help you. And then they'll have audio versions of that so you can listen to it. There'll be a chat group so that you can actually get in, ask questions, and those kinds of things. And then they'll have like footnotes or summaries so that if you can't get through the whole thing in that month to read those things, is that you can read like the highlights of the book. I think that's pretty exciting. In August, it's going to be on happiness, which we can all use a little happiness after summer. That'll be towards motivation and helping you get up and go. So sometimes summer can be either way for our businesses, and if you need a little push, that's what you'll get. Next is it's called Rank Up Roadmap. So when you reach silver, they're going to send you the information on the next steps to go gold. And same with gold, it'll be like a roadmap, how to get to the next one. It'll give you all the steps so that you can do those things and achieve your next level. So I've given you a lot of information. Let me make sure that I've gotten everything out that I wanted to tell you. Did you know with social media that there are 1.6 billion monthly active users on Facebook? So if you're not using social media of any kind, get on it. There's a lot of people there, and that's why I say post different stuff, post your mainly Plexus stuff in your group page, and then sporadically your Plexus in your personal page. Let's see. I did that. Let me see here. I took 2 sets of notes. One's from conference, and then one I listened to another chat, and I wanted to make sure. I think that's all. The one thing I would like to have everybody do, because I took the time to make this, so a lot of you want to take your business in different directions. If you're fine where you are, I understand that. I'm not trying to push anybody to do anything. But if you're looking to make this Plexus business a business, I need to get some things from you so I can help you. One is I'd like you to write down your goals for up from now until the end of January. If it's gain ambassadors, if it's gain sales and customers, if it's, whatever it is, I want you to write it down. If you don't write it down, how do you know you ever really attain it? And it's nice to be able to cross things off your list. Another thing I'd like you to do is kind of set up a 3 to 6 month goal. Yeah, it's hard to do, and I'm guilty of not always writing my goals down, but when I do, I can see them, I visualize them, and I actually succeed in getting them done. So it doesn't have to be, I need a new house in 6 months or anything like that. And even if it is, break it down and let me know how the steps are that you want to get there, because I want to help you get there. I got some big goals for myself, and you know what? Even if I don't make them and I get closer to it, that's what it's all about, is to get closer to your goal so that you can cross that goal off and now make another one. I'd like to be, I want a new Lexus by the end of the year, and I got a lot of work to do, but I'm turning in my Jeep, and I've decided I don't want another Jeep. I'd rather drive a Lexus on the company, and I think you guys all should be wanting to do that. It's really easy. It's all laid out there, what you need to do it. If you need my help, I'm here. So, like I said, I've taken the time to make this video so you guys get pretty much everything that I can remember to tell you. If you have more questions, if I think of anything, I'll post it. But please, please, please send me your goals. Let's just do this all together. Send it to me personally, because not everybody needs to know what your goals are, and you might not want to share them with anybody. But be bold. If you want to be emerald in 6 months, say it. But then post it so that you see it every day. So you're going, okay, I've got to make my 15 minutes to make my contacts, my follow-ups, and all this kind of stuff. Follow-ups are key. You've gotta follow up with all the people that you've contacted. I know that I had talked to you about Frank's List and stuff like that. Those are your friends and relatives, and I don't know what Frank stands for, but even if you've made a list and you've gone to those people and they've said no, we all know at least 250 people, not on Facebook, but in general, that would attend our funeral. Those are the people that you need to talk to about Plexus. Because if you're not talking to them, somebody else is. And then you're going to kick yourself and go, I should have told her about that, or I should have told him. I hide behind Cupcake and say, I can't go after these people that come into my shop. I'm going to at some point. You know, I mean, they keep coming in and we keep talking, and when I can talk to them a little bit more, I'm not going to throw up Plexus on them because nobody wants that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have people go, oh God, here she comes. You know, let me hide and get through the store this way. You want to be the person that's bubbly and is just, you know, Anita, you're one of them. People see you and they are so like, wow, what are you doing? And that's the magnetism that that you have, that people want to be healthy like you. You don't have to be really, really sick to have people want to be healthy like you or want what you have. We have gold. We really do. I think it's God sent, and it's precious. I mean, I'll never be without any of my Plexus products. I'd have to be in the poorhouse or not able to swallow, because I love my pink. I love my vitamins. I love everything. You know, like I said, the only thing I don't do is the chewable vitamins. I take everything else and I believe in it religiously. I've even got Gary on Edge, and he's finding his focus. He had lost a little focus when we were in Las Vegas with his golf, and he was overthinking everything when he came back for his golf match on Tuesday, and he flubbed up some shots, and he was so mad at me because I'd taken him out of golf for 4 days. Not my fault, but he wanted to go. Anyway, Edge is giving him the focus that he needs, and you know, he's not napping in the afternoon. You know, we all have a slump for different things that we do. We get up too early. You know, I don't drink coffee in the afternoon. I have a couple of cups in the morning, and that's fine for me. And I can still take Edge, and I can still take Accelerator. It doesn't bother me at all. So, anyway, not the point. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But conference was a blast. Please, please, please try to get to Leaders Retreat. And I'm working on diamonds or jewels to have, conference after school gets out next year. So hopefully they'll be able to push it back. They pushed it back a week this year. Maybe they'll do it again so that all you teachers will be able to attend, because you guys are important. We need you there, and I know the school needs you during the season. So at any rate, get your goals to me, please. Not going to put an incentive on it because this is going to help you. This is what you need to do. So figure out what you want. Figure out what's important to you with this business. If it's just monetary, if it's just getting your products, that's okay. Just let me know, so I'm not bothering you, because I'm going to keep after you. It's like we talk about our customers. If they don't tell you no, it's a yes until they tell you no. So until I hear no from you, that you don't want anything more than wholesale products, I'm going to come after you. All right? So thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for being on my team. I really love you guys, and can't wait to hear from you. Talk to you soon. Bye.